Imagine a gift that seems thoughtful but carries hidden risks that could disrupt your happiness, wealth, and relationships. Surprising, isn't it? According to Buddhist teachings, certain gifts hold symbolic or energetic significance that can negatively impact your life. Today on Buddhist Mindfulness, we delve into the 8 gifts you should never accept and why these items might block your path to success and prosperity. Stay until the end because the last item might shock you. You've probably accepted it without realizing the consequences. Number 1, sharp objects, knives or scissors. At first glance, sharp objects like knives or scissors might appear practical. They are essential tools in our daily lives used for cooking, crafting, or other tasks. However, beyond their utility, they hold significant symbolic meanings in various cultures and spiritual traditions. Among these, Buddhist teachings and folklore from many parts of the world warn against giving or receiving sharp objects as gifts. They symbolize division and discord, a belief deeply ingrained in the collective consciousness of many societies. Accepting such a gift is said to cut the bond between you and the giver, potentially leading to misunderstandings, disagreements, or even long-term estrangement. In numerous cultures, knives and scissors represent cutting, both physically and metaphorically. This symbolism extends to relationships, signifying the severance of ties. For example, in Chinese culture, giving a knife as a gift is considered highly inauspicious. The sharpness of the blade is thought to sever the invisible threads of connection between individuals. Similarly, in many European traditions, presenting scissors as a gift is avoided for the same reason. From a Buddhist perspective, sharp objects carry the energy of separation and conflict. Buddhism emphasizes harmony, compassion, and interconnectedness. Anything that symbolizes division goes against these principles. Sharp objects, therefore, are seen not just as tools, but as harbingers of discord when exchanged improperly. Years ago, a close friend gifted me a beautiful knife set. At the time, I was thrilled with the gift. It was practical, sleek, and exactly what I needed for my kitchen. However, shortly after receiving the knives, my friend and I began to argue over minor, trivial issues. These disagreements escalated, and the warmth of our friendship seemed to diminish. Reflecting on this turn of events, I remembered the Buddhist belief that sharp objects disrupt harmony. It made me wonder, was this mere coincidence, or did the knives indeed carry symbolic weight? Despite our attempts to reconcile, our relationship never fully recovered. This experience left a lasting impression on me, deepening my awareness of the hidden significance behind everyday actions and gifts. In Japan, giving a knife or scissors as a gift is considered acceptable only if proper rituals are observed. For instance, the recipient often provides a token payment, such as a coin, to turn the exchange into a symbolic transaction rather than a gift. This practice is believed to neutralize any negative connotations. Similarly, in India, sharp objects are rarely given directly as gifts. If they are, a coin is typically included with the gift to ensure good luck and harmony. Modern life often dismisses superstitions and traditional beliefs as outdated. Yet, even in today's world, respecting cultural symbols and practices can strengthen relationships. When gifting or receiving sharp objects, being mindful of these traditions can prevent misunderstandings and maintain harmony. The simple act of including a coin or small payment, a gesture that costs little but carries immense symbolic value, can make a significant difference. If you must accept such a gift, offer a small coin in return. This transforms the exchange into a symbolic purchase, neutralizing its divisive energy. This practice is rooted in the belief that a purchase does not sever relationships, but rather establishes a clear and harmonious transaction. By giving a coin, you acknowledge the cultural and symbolic weight of the gift, showing respect for the giver's intentions while safeguarding the relationship. While these beliefs might seem superstitious to some, they highlight the profound connection between objects and emotions. Gifts are not just material exchanges, they carry energy, intentions, and cultural significance. Sharp objects, with their dual nature of utility and danger, remind us of the care required in relationships. Ignoring such symbolic nuances might not always lead to tangible consequences, but acknowledging them fosters mindfulness and respect. The act of giving and receiving gifts is deeply symbolic. While sharp objects like knives and scissors are practical, their cultural and spiritual significance cannot be overlooked. Whether rooted in Buddhist teachings, cultural superstitions, or personal experiences, the belief that sharp objects disrupt harmony reminds us to approach relationships with care and intention. By understanding and respecting these symbols, we can navigate the complexities of human connections with greater wisdom and compassion. Number two, empty wallets or purses. A wallet or purse often symbolizes financial abundance and security, representing a vessel for holding wealth and prosperity. However, gifting one that is empty can carry an unintended message, a representation of lack and scarcity. This tradition is deeply rooted in cultural superstitions and beliefs around energy flow, which suggests that the absence of money in a gifted wallet or purse might attract financial struggle instead of abundance. In many cultures, the act of giving or receiving a wallet or purse is not merely a casual exchange. It is steeped in symbolism. In Chinese culture, for example, the wallet is seen as a repository of wealth, and gifting an empty one is considered inauspicious. Similarly, in European traditions, an empty purse symbolizes bad luck and financial difficulties, as it is believed to set the tone for the recipient's future financial state. The concept also aligns with the principle of feng shui, which emphasizes the importance of energy flow in one's surroundings. A wallet with no money might symbolize blocked energy, preventing wealth from entering and flowing freely into the recipient's life. On the other hand, a wallet that already contains money, even a small amount, can signify an open channel for prosperity and good fortune. Understanding these beliefs can influence how we approach gift giving. When presenting someone with a wallet or purse, it is a thoughtful gesture to include a small denomination of currency, such as a coin, a bill, or even a symbolic item like a gold leaf or a charm representing wealth. This act not only counteracts the potential negativity associated with an empty wallet, but also conveys wishes of prosperity and abundance for the recipient. Beyond cultural and spiritual beliefs, there is a psychological aspect to consider. Receiving a wallet with money inside can evoke feelings of hope, security, and optimism. It sets a positive tone, creating a sense of expectation for financial well-being. Conversely, an empty wallet might evoke feelings of emptiness or worry, albeit subconsciously. The small gesture of including money can thus have a meaningful impact on the recipient's mindset and emotional state. To avoid inadvertently conveying the wrong message, always include a small token of money when gifting a wallet or purse. Here are some ideas. 1. A coin. A single coin, preferably one that is considered lucky in the recipient's culture, can symbolize wealth and abundance. 2. A low denomination bill, including a small bill such as a $5 or €10 note, adds a practical and auspicious touch. 3. A gold or silver token. If appropriate, a symbolic item made of gold or silver can carry the same significance. 4. A written wish or blessing. A note with a positive affirmation or blessing for financial prosperity can complement the monetary token. This simple practice of including money aligns with Buddhist teachings on intention and the flow of energy. Buddhism emphasizes mindfulness in actions, suggesting that the energy we invest in our deeds and gifts can influence their outcomes. By adding money to a wallet or purse, we consciously set an intention for prosperity and abundance, creating a positive flow of energy that benefits both the giver and the recipient. In today's globalized world, where traditions often intersect, understanding and respecting such customs can enhance personal and professional relationships. Whether it is a gift for a friend, a family member, or a colleague, being mindful of the symbolic meaning behind the gesture adds depth and thoughtfulness to the act of giving. Furthermore, this practice transcends cultural boundaries and can be seen as a universal expression of goodwill. It demonstrates care and attention to detail, leaving a lasting impression on the recipient. In a corporate setting, for instance, gifting a wallet with a small token of money can serve as a symbol of prosperity and success, reinforcing positive business relationships. While the practice of including money in a gifted wallet is often rooted in superstition, it also has a practical dimension. It ensures that the recipient starts using the wallet with money inside, fostering a habit of associating the wallet with financial growth. This approach aligns with the psychological principle of positive reinforcement, where an initial positive experience can encourage future success. Symbolism plays a significant role in how gifts are perceived and appreciated. A thoughtful gift carries more than just material value. It conveys emotions, intentions, and messages that resonate with the recipient. In the case of wallets and purses, the inclusion of money enhances the symbolic meaning of the gift, transforming it into a wish for prosperity and financial security. Know the recipient's culture. Understanding cultural beliefs and traditions can help you choose the right token to include. 1. Add personal touches. A personalized note or a charm that holds significance for the recipient can make the gift more meaningful. 2. Choose high-quality items. A well-crafted wallet or purse reflects thoughtfulness and attention to detail, complementing the symbolic gesture. 3. Present the gift thoughtfully. Packaging and presentation can enhance the overall experience of receiving the gift. Gifting a wallet or purse is more than just a practical gesture. It is an opportunity to convey positive intentions and wishes for the recipient's future. By including a small token of money, you can transform the act into a meaningful expression of goodwill and abundance. This practice not only respects cultural traditions and superstitions, but also fosters positive energy and emotional connection, leaving a lasting impression on the recipient. Number 3, used clothing. While secondhand clothing may initially seem eco-friendly and thoughtful, it carries more than just fabric and thread. These garments hold the energy, experiences, and sometimes unresolved emotions of their previous owners. Understanding this energetic transfer is key to deciding whether to incorporate secondhand clothing into your life. Clothing is more than just a physical object, it becomes a silent witness to the wearer's life. Every garment absorbs and retains a form of energetic imprint from its owner. Positive or negative, these imprints can subtly affect those who wear it or purchase the items. For example, a dress worn during joyful occasions may carry uplifting energy. Conversely, clothing that belonged to someone experiencing significant struggles could hold on to residual emotions of sadness, anxiety, or hardship. These energies are not necessarily malevolent, but can influence the wearer's mood, thoughts, and overall well-being. A few years ago, a family friend gifted me a beautiful jacket they no longer needed. The craftsmanship was impeccable, and it fit perfectly. However, I felt an inexplicable unease every time I wore it. It was as though the jacket carried a weight that didn't belong to me. Initially, I brushed it off as imagination or discomfort with secondhand items, but as time went on, the unease grew stronger. One day, during a casual conversation with the friend who had given me the jacket, they revealed its history. The jacket had belonged to a close relative who had faced significant personal and professional challenges. Suddenly, the feelings I experienced while wearing it made sense. It was as though the struggles of the original owner had somehow seeped into the fabric, resonating with my subconscious and causing discomfort. While the concept of energy transfer might seem esoteric, it aligns with psychological and emotional principles. Objects that hold sentimental or historical significance often evoke specific feelings, both positive and negative. This phenomenon is not limited to clothing. Heirlooms, gifts, and even furniture can carry energetic associations. In cultural and spiritual practices worldwide, people recognize the potential for objects to hold energy. Feng Shui, for example, emphasizes the importance of clearing the energy of spaces and objects to maintain harmony and balance. Similarly, many indigenous cultures perform rituals to cleanse items before using them, ensuring any lingering negative energy is dispelled. If you decide to incorporate secondhand clothing into your wardrobe, consider these simple yet effective steps to spiritually cleanse them. 1. Wash thoroughly. Start by washing the clothing with care. Use natural detergents and, if possible, add a few drops of essential oils like lavender or sage, known for their cleansing properties. 2. Sunlight exposure. Sunlight is a natural purifier. Hanging the clothing in direct sunlight for a few hours can help dissipate residual energies. 3. Smudging. Use sage, palo santo, or incense to smudge the clothing. This traditional practice involves waving the smoke over the garment with the intention of clearing any unwanted energy. 4. Visualization. Hold the item in your hands and visualize it bathed in bright white light. Imagine the light purifying and neutralizing any residual energy. 5. Set intentions. Speak affirmations or intentions aloud. For example, say, "This garment is cleansed of all past energies and will now serve me with positivity and comfort." The story of the jacket taught me an important lesson. Not all gifts or acquisitions are meant to be kept. When offered used clothing, take a moment to assess your feelings about the item. If something feels off, trust your intuition. Politely declining a gift or purchase is better than forcing yourself to use something that may not align with your energy. If the item has sentimental value but carries negative associations, discuss your concerns with the person offering it. They may understand your perspective and even support your decision to pass it on to someone else. It's important to balance the spiritual and energetic considerations with environmental responsibility. The secondhand clothing industry significantly reduces waste, conserves resources, and minimizes the environmental impact of fast fashion. By choosing pre-loved items, you contribute to a sustainable future. However, sustainability does not have to come at the cost of your well-being. By cleansing items and being mindful of the energy they carry, you can enjoy the benefits of secondhand shopping while maintaining your emotional and spiritual harmony. Used clothing carries layers of history, some visible and others hidden. While these garments offer a sustainable alternative to fast fashion, they also come with the potential for energetic imprints. By acknowledging this aspect, you empower yourself to make informed decisions. Whether you choose to embrace secondhand clothing or not, trust your instincts. Take the necessary steps to cleanse items and ensure they align with your personal energy. In doing so, you can enjoy the best of both worlds, a sustainable lifestyle and a harmonious, balanced state of mind. Number 4, religious or spiritual artifacts. Religious or spiritual artifacts hold profound meaning and often carry concentrated spiritual energy. These items, ranging from prayer beads and statues to sacred scrolls and amulets, are not mere objects but physical manifestations of deeply held beliefs and practices. While their beauty and craftsmanship may appeal to many, accepting such items without understanding their significance or context can inadvertently disrupt your spiritual harmony. Artifacts used in religious or spiritual practices often serve as conduits for devotion, meditation, or protection. They are imbued with the energy and intention of the practitioner or community that created and used them. For example, prayer beads in many traditions, such as Buddhist malas or Catholic rosaries, are tools for counting prayers or mantras, anchoring the user's focus during meditation or worship. Statues of deities, saints, or spiritual figures are not just decorative pieces. They symbolize divine attributes and invite contemplation or reverence. When these artifacts are passed from one person to another, they may carry the residual energy of their previous owners. This energy can be harmonious or conflicting depending on the beliefs and practices associated with the item and the spiritual path of the new owner. Accepting such artifacts without proper understanding can lead to spiritual dissonance or unease. Each artifact is steeped in the cultural and religious context of its origin. For instance, a Tibetan prayer wheel inscribed with mantras is designed to spread blessings and positive energy when spun. A person unfamiliar with this practice might misuse the artifact, unintentionally disrespecting its sacred purpose. Similarly, statues of Hindu deities like Ganesha or Shiva are revered symbols of divine power and wisdom. Placing them inappropriately or treating them casually might offend practitioners of the faith. Understanding the cultural and religious significance of these items is essential to appreciating their value. Without this understanding, there is a risk of reducing sacred artifacts to mere curiosities or collectibles, thereby stripping them of their intended purpose and meaning. One of the most critical aspects of accepting a religious or spiritual artifact is ensuring it aligns with your personal beliefs and practices. For instance, a person following a monotheistic tradition might feel uncomfortable accepting an artifact representing polytheistic deities. Similarly, someone who does not engage in meditation or prayer might find no meaningful use for a set of prayer beads, leading to feelings of guilt or awkwardness. A few years ago, a colleague gifted me a Buddhist statue as a token of friendship. While the gesture was kind and thoughtful, I soon realized that the statue did not resonate with my spiritual path. I was unfamiliar with the deity it represented and felt uneasy having it in my home. The energy of the artifact seemed out of place, creating a subtle but persistent sense of disharmony. After some reflection, I decided to respectfully return the statue to my colleague, explaining my feelings. Thankfully, they understood my perspective, and the experience taught me a valuable lesson. It is crucial to be mindful and intentional when accepting religious or spiritual artifacts. Lessons learned. 1. Research before acceptance. Before accepting a religious or spiritual artifact, take the time to learn about its significance, origins, and purpose. Understanding these aspects can help you determine whether the item aligns with your values and beliefs. 2. Be respectful. If you choose not to accept an artifact, express your gratitude for the gesture and explain your reasons respectfully. This approach ensures that no offense is taken. 3. Trust your intuition. Pay attention to how you feel when encountering a religious or spiritual artifact. If it brings you peace and resonates with your spirit, it may be a good fit. If it feels unsettling or out of place, trust your instincts and consider declining the item. 4. Seek guidance. If you are unsure about an artifact's significance, seek guidance from someone knowledgeable about its origins or from your own spiritual mentors. Their insights can help you make an informed decision. The exchange of religious or spiritual artifacts has broader implications for cultural exchange and respect. In today's globalized world, it is common to encounter artifacts from diverse traditions. While this diversity enriches our understanding of different cultures, it also calls for greater sensitivity and awareness. For example, purchasing religious artifacts as souvenirs from tourist destinations can inadvertently contribute to the commercialization of sacred items. Many sacred artifacts are mass-produced and sold without regard for their original purpose or sanctity. As consumers, it is our responsibility to approach such purchases thoughtfully, ensuring that our actions honor the cultural and spiritual traditions they represent. In many spiritual traditions, objects are believed to absorb and retain energy from their surroundings and interactions. This concept underscores the importance of mindful ownership and use of religious or spiritual artifacts. For instance, an artifact used in prayer or meditation might radiate positive and calming energy, while one associated with conflict or negativity could carry a different vibration. Cleansing practices such as smudging with sage, sprinkling holy water, or reciting prayers are often recommended when acquiring a new spiritual artifact. These practices help clear any residual energy and align the object with its new owner's intentions. Religious and spiritual artifacts are more than objects. They are vessels of meaning, tradition, and energy. Accepting such items requires thoughtfulness, respect, and self-awareness. By understanding their significance and ensuring alignment with our personal beliefs, we can honor the artifacts and the traditions they represent, fostering harmony in our spiritual journeys. Number 5. Old mirrors. Reflection and resonance mirrors have always been more than just reflective surfaces. Across cultures and centuries, they have served as powerful symbols of truth, introspection, and even portals to the spiritual or metaphysical realm. An old mirror, in particular, holds a unique allure. Beyond its ornate frame and antique charm lies a mystery, the silent history of those who gazed into it before. But with this charm also comes the possibility of lingering energy, both positive and negative. To understand old mirrors fully, we must delve into their symbolism, cultural significance, and the practical ways to harmonize their presence in our lives. In many traditions, mirrors are considered gateways to the soul. They capture our image, offering a moment of self-reflection, both literal and figurative. This ability to mirror reality has given rise to various myths and legends. In ancient Rome, breaking a mirror was thought to bring 7 years of bad luck, stemming from the belief that a mirror didn't just reflect physical appearances, but also the soul's state. Meanwhile, in Chinese feng shui, mirrors are tools of energy manipulation. Properly placed, they can redirect qi energy to create balance and harmony. Misplaced, they can cause disturbances. Old mirrors, however, are a different story. Unlike new mirrors, they have absorbed the essence of their surroundings for years, sometimes centuries. Every reflection, every emotion expressed in their presence may leave an imprint. This idea is not just superstition. It's a metaphorical acknowledgement of the passage of time and the human experiences that unfold in front of these silent witnesses. An old mirror is like a diary without words. It may have been a witness to joyous moments, sorrowful tears, or mundane routines. While these memories are intangible, some believe they can influence the mirror's energy. For instance, a mirror in a happy household might radiate warmth, while one from a place of conflict could feel unsettling. Sensitive individuals or those attuned to spiritual energies often report feeling a distinct vibe around antique mirrors, as though they carry the emotional weight of their past owners. This belief isn't confined to one culture. In Japanese folklore, mirrors are thought to house spirits. The Kagami mirror was one of the sacred treasures of the Japanese imperial regalia, symbolizing wisdom and truth. In European traditions, covering mirrors during mourning rituals prevented the soul of the departed from becoming trapped within. Given the emotional and energetic resonance attributed to old mirrors, many people opt to cleanse them before bringing them into their homes. This practice isn't just about superstition, it's a symbolic gesture of starting fresh, ensuring that the mirror reflects only positive energy moving forward. Here are some effective methods to cleanse old mirrors. 1. Sage smudging. Burn sage and let the smoke envelop the mirror. This practice, rooted in Native American traditions, is believed to purify and remove negative energies. 2. Saltwater cleaning. Salt is a universal symbol of purification. Mix salt in water and use it to clean the mirror's surface gently. While doing so, visualize negativity washing away. 3. Moonlight bath. Place the mirror under the light of a full moon. This method is thought to recharge and neutralize its energy. 4. Positive intentions. Simply holding the mirror and affirming positive intentions can also be powerful. Speak to it, set your intentions, and imagine it radiating positive energy. 5. Essential oils. Use oils like lavender or frankincense mixed with water to clean the mirror. These oils are known for their calming and purifying properties. Mirrors are deeply intertwined with philosophical and spiritual ideas. In Buddhism, the mirror is a metaphor for wisdom and self-awareness. A clean and clear mirror symbolizes an unobstructed mind, capable of perceiving reality without distortion. Ensuring that old mirrors reflect positivity aligns beautifully with this philosophy. After all, how can we expect clarity and truth if our reflective surfaces are clouded by negativity? From a psychological perspective, mirrors also represent self-image and identity. Gazing into a mirror can prompt introspection, encouraging us to confront our truths. An old mirror, with its history, might add layers to this experience, prompting questions not just about ourselves, but also about the lives it has silently observed. Antique mirrors are prized for their aesthetic appeal. Their aged patina, intricate frames, and unique designs make them coveted pieces in interior decor. However, their potential energetic baggage often makes people wary. Balancing these aspects is key to incorporating them into modern spaces harmoniously. Consider the placement of an old mirror carefully. In feng shui, mirrors should never face the bed, as they might disrupt sleep by amplifying energy. Placing them near natural light sources can brighten spaces, symbolizing clarity and positivity. Pairing them with cheerful decor, like vibrant plants or artwork, can further neutralize any lingering heaviness. Old mirrors are more than objects, they are storytellers. Their history, both tangible and intangible, adds depth to their presence. By acknowledging their symbolic significance and taking steps to harmonize their energy, we can fully appreciate their beauty and wisdom. Whether you see an old mirror as a spiritual artifact or simply a charming decorative piece, its essence remains the same, a reflection of truth, wisdom, and the passage of time. Treat it with respect, cleanse it with intention, and let it become a source of positive energy and inspiration in your life. In doing so, you'll honor not just its past, but also the new journey it embarks upon with you. Number 6, clocks and watches. Clocks and watches are not merely devices for measuring time. They are deeply symbolic artifacts intertwined with our perception of life, mortality, and the passage of moments. Their ticking hands are constant reminders of the fleeting nature of time, urging us to utilize every second wisely. Yet their symbolic weight can carry complex connotations when given as gifts, especially in cultures and philosophies that value the essence of time differently. At a glance, clocks and watches seem to be practical and thoughtful gifts. They are functional, beautiful, and timeless, ironically, often embodying craftsmanship and design that can stand the test of years. However, their significance transcends utility. In many cultures, these timepieces are imbued with deeper meanings, some of which may inadvertently send unintended messages. In Chinese culture, for instance, gifting a clock, songjong, can be interpreted as a bad omen. The phrase sounds similar to attending a funeral, songjong, leading to associations with death and finality. This cultural taboo underscores the importance of being sensitive to how gifts are perceived within different traditions. Similarly, in Western contexts, a clock or watch might be seen as a symbol of the passing of time, implying that the recipient should be mindful of their time, perhaps even suggesting pressure to achieve or accomplish. In personal relationships, such as between romantic partners or close friends, gifting a watch can carry additional meanings. It might symbolize a desire to spend time with the recipient, or conversely, a subtle reminder of time's constraints. This duality makes the act of giving timepieces a nuanced gesture, potentially heartfelt, yet easily misinterpreted. From a philosophical standpoint, the symbolism of clocks and watches intersects with profound ideas about existence and mindfulness. In Buddhism, for example, the present moment is considered the ultimate reality. Focusing too heavily on the past or future is seen as a source of suffering. A clock, with its relentless ticking and forward march, might draw attention away from the present moment, fostering anxiety about deadlines or regrets about lost time. The philosopher Martin Heidegger also delves into the concept of time in his work, emphasizing its existential dimensions. He describes human existence as being thrown into time, where our finite nature defines our experience. A clock, in this light, becomes more than a tool. It is a reminder of our limited lifespan and the urgency to live authentically. Given the emotional and cultural weight that clocks and watches carry, it is crucial to consider the context in which they are given. For instance, a luxurious watch might be appropriate for marking a milestone achievement, symbolizing prestige and success. However, gifting a basic alarm clock to someone already overwhelmed with stress might inadvertently exacerbate their anxiety. The act of receiving a timepiece can also evoke varied reactions. Some people might view it as a thoughtful and elegant gesture, while others could interpret it as a subtle critique or reminder of their obligations. It is therefore essential to gauge the recipient's personality, cultural background, and current life circumstances before presenting such a gift. In Buddhism, the emphasis on mindfulness and the present moment offers valuable insights into how we engage with timepieces. While clocks and watches might seem at odds with the Buddhist focus on the now, they can also serve as tools for cultivating awareness. By observing the ticking of a clock, one might practice mindfulness, anchoring attention to the rhythm of time rather than becoming consumed by it. For individuals striving to balance the demands of modern life with inner peace, clocks and watches can be both a challenge and a resource. On one hand, they may pull attention toward the external world, emphasizing schedules and deadlines. On the other hand, they can act as reminders to pause, reflect, and realign with one's values and priorities. To ensure that the symbolism of clocks and watches does not disturb one's peace, mindfulness techniques can be invaluable. Here are some practical steps to embrace timepieces in a way that enhances well-being. 1. Reframe the meaning. View the clock or watch as a reminder to stay present. Each ticking second is an opportunity to reconnect with the moment, fostering gratitude for the here and now. 2. Practice timed mindfulness. Set aside a few minutes each day to engage in focused breathing or meditation, using the sound of a ticking clock or the movement of a watch's hands as an anchor. 3. Limit overemphasis on time. Avoid placing clocks in areas where they might create unnecessary stress, such as bedrooms or relaxation spaces. Instead, reserve their use for contexts where time management is essential. 4. Personalize the gift. If gifting a timepiece, accompany it with a heartfelt note explaining its intended significance. This can help clarify your intentions and mitigate any potential misunderstandings. 5. Use timepieces as art. Embrace the aesthetic value of clocks and watches. Appreciating their craftsmanship and design can shift focus from their functional role to their beauty and artistry. Clocks and watches are powerful symbols that encapsulate humanity's relationship with time. As gifts, they carry a duality of meaning, both practical and profound. While they can inspire mindfulness and appreciation for the present, they may also inadvertently highlight time's constraints or evoke cultural sensitivities. By approaching timepieces with awareness and intention, both givers and recipients can navigate their complexities with grace. Whether used as tools for mindfulness or admired as objects of beauty, clocks and watches offer a unique opportunity to reflect on the nature of time itself, reminding us to cherish each fleeting moment. Number 7. Broken items. Broken or damaged items symbolize incompleteness and disruption. In many cultures and belief systems, such objects are thought to carry negative energy or to reflect the imperfections of the giver's intentions, even if unintentional. Accepting these gifts may unknowingly invite imbalance or challenges into your life. Items that are broken or damaged often represent something unresolved or fractured. They symbolize a lack of harmony and wholeness, which can manifest in different aspects of life. For example, in traditional feng shui, broken objects are believed to disrupt the energy flow of a space, potentially bringing about disharmony, misfortune, or stagnation. Similarly, in psychological terms, a broken item can serve as a constant reminder of imperfections, which might subconsciously affect one's mindset and emotional well-being. Across cultures, the act of giving or receiving broken items is often seen as a bad omen. For instance, in Japanese culture, the philosophy of wabi-sabi finds beauty in imperfection, but it is also about respecting and cherishing the life cycle of objects. Giving a broken item as a gift, however, could be perceived as thoughtless or as a sign of neglect. In Western traditions, broken mirrors are famously associated with bad luck, reflecting the broader idea that damaged objects carry unfortunate energy. A friend once gave me a cracked vase as a housewarming gift. Despite its artistic beauty, I couldn't shake a sense of unease every time I looked at it. At first, I dismissed the feeling as irrational. However, over the following months, I began noticing small disruptions in my life. Appliances in my home started malfunctioning, my plants wilted despite proper care, and I experienced minor but frequent arguments with close friends. Although it might have been coincidental, the cracked vase seemed to carry an air of negativity that subtly affected my living space. When I finally decided to part with it, a sense of lightness returned to my home, and the disruptions seemed to diminish. Beyond cultural and symbolic implications, accepting broken items can have a psychological impact. Surrounding oneself with damaged objects might subconsciously reinforce a mindset of lack or inadequacy. Conversely, an environment filled with whole, functional, and beautiful items can foster a sense of abundance and positivity. Broken objects, even if sentimental, may serve as constant reminders of something that has gone wrong, keeping one tied to past mistakes or misfortunes. Pragmatically, broken items often lack functionality and might require repairs or special care. A cracked cup, for instance, may not hold liquid properly, and a damaged chair could pose safety risks. Receiving such items as gifts might inadvertently impose a burden on the recipient, who must decide whether to repair, repurpose, or discard them. This added responsibility can detract from the joy of receiving a gift. Declining a broken gift can be a delicate matter, as it involves balancing politeness with personal boundaries. Here are some approaches. 1. Express gratitude but decline. Thank the giver for their thoughtfulness and explain gently that you prefer items in good condition due to their symbolism or practicality. Example, thank you for thinking of me. This vase is lovely, but I believe in keeping only whole and intact items in my home for good energy. 2. Suggest repurposing together. If the gift is sentimental, you could suggest a creative way to repurpose or repair the item together. Example, this is such a unique gift. How about we turn it into a planter? Accept but set boundaries. If declining feels too difficult, accept the gift, but choose not to display or use it prominently. This allows you to maintain your boundaries without causing offense. Number 8, cash or money as a concept is often viewed in purely practical terms, a means of exchange, a symbol of value, or a representation of wealth. However, beneath its material facade lies a deeper and often overlooked dimension, the energy and intentions it carries. While receiving money as a gift might seem like a universally positive act, it is worth examining the subtle forces that accompany it. The energy of money, shaped by the giver and its history, has the potential to influence the receiver in profound ways, both positively and negatively. At its core, money is an expression of energy. It represents the effort, time, and resources expended by individuals. When someone gives money, they are not just transferring a physical object, but also the energy associated with its acquisition. This energy can include the emotions, intentions, and even the financial circumstances of the giver. For instance, positive energy. If the money is given with joy, generosity, and abundance, it can uplift the receiver, creating a sense of gratitude and prosperity. Negative energy. Conversely, if the giver is burdened by financial struggles, anxiety, or resentment, these emotions may subtly attach to the gift, potentially impacting the receiver's own relationship with money. This perspective is rooted in the idea that all objects, especially those tied to human interaction, carry energetic imprints. Money, being universally exchanged and highly valued, is particularly susceptible to this phenomenon. Imagine receiving a monetary gift from someone who is struggling financially. While their gesture might come from a place of love or obligation, the energy of lack or worry might accompany the money. This unintended transfer can create subtle ripples in the receiver's emotional or financial state. Similarly, if money is given begrudgingly or with hidden expectations, the energetic strings attached may lead to feelings of discomfort or obligation. Cultural and spiritual traditions around the world acknowledge this idea in various ways. For instance, rituals of cleansing. Many cultures have rituals for cleansing money, such as passing it through incense or offering prayers to remove negative energy before use. Symbolic intentions. In some societies, money given during festivals or ceremonies is accompanied by blessings and positive intentions to ensure prosperity for the receiver. To mitigate the potential impact of negative energy, it is essential to approach money with mindfulness. When receiving money, take proactive steps to cleanse its energy and align it with your personal intentions. Here are some practical ways to do this. 1. Set a positive intention. Before using the money, take a moment to express gratitude and set a clear intention for its use. For example, you might say, "May this money bring positivity, abundance, and joy into my life." Close your eyes and visualize the money surrounded by a bright, cleansing light. Imagine this light dissolving any negative energy, leaving the money pure and vibrant. 3. Meaningful use. Use the money for something that aligns with your values or brings genuine joy. By channeling it toward meaningful purposes, you transform its energy into a force for good. 4. Physical cleansing rituals. In some traditions, people physically cleanse money by passing it through smoke from sage, incense, or candles. This act symbolizes the removal of negative imprints. By incorporating these practices, you not only protect yourself from unintended energy, but also enhance the positive impact of the money in your life. Beyond its physical and transactional aspects, money symbolizes the flow of energy between individuals and communities. Every exchange is an opportunity to create, share, and transform energy. When money aligns with your personal values and intentions, it becomes a tool for empowerment and growth. However, when received or used without awareness, it can perpetuate unwanted attachments or imbalances. Consider the following reflections to deepen your relationship with money. Aligning with values. How do your spending and saving habits reflect your core values? By directing money toward causes or experiences that resonate with your principles, you ensure that its energy contributes to your sense of purpose. Mindful giving. When giving money, do so with a spirit of abundance and positivity. Avoid attaching expectations or resentment, as these emotions can diminish the value of your gesture. Embracing gratitude. Cultivate a habit of gratitude for both receiving and giving money. This simple practice fosters a sense of abundance and reinforces positive energy in your financial interactions. The idea that money carries energy invites us to rethink its role in our lives. It shifts the focus from mere accumulation to conscious interaction. This perspective has broader implications for how we approach financial relationships, societal systems, and personal well-being. Financial relationships. Recognizing the energetic dimension of money encourages healthier financial interactions. For instance, lending money without clear boundaries can lead to strained relationships due to mismatched expectations or unspoken tensions. Being mindful of energy helps navigate these situations with clarity and compassion. Societal impact. On a larger scale, the collective energy of money influences economies and communities. Ethical spending, investing, and philanthropy are ways individuals can contribute to positive societal change. Personal growth. Viewing money as energy prompts introspection about one's financial habits and attitudes. Are your beliefs about money rooted in fear or abundance? How do these beliefs shape your experiences? Addressing these questions can lead to greater financial freedom and emotional resilience. Money, like all forms of energy, is neutral by nature. Its impact depends on how it is perceived, received, and utilized. By acknowledging the energy that accompanies money, you empower yourself to interact with it more consciously and intentionally. Through practices such as cleansing, gratitude, and mindful usage, you can transform money from a mere tool of exchange into a force that supports your personal growth, aligns with your values, and fosters positive connections. In the end, money is more than a gift. It is an exchange of energy, a symbol of shared effort, and a medium for creating impact. By cultivating awareness of its hidden dimensions, you unlock the potential to use money in ways that enrich your life and the lives of others, ensuring that its energy remains a source of positivity and abundance. The act of gifting is more than a mere exchange of items. It is a reflection of our intentions, values, and the energies we wish to share with others. As inspired by Buddhist teachings, the essence of giving transcends material value and becomes a profound practice of mindfulness and connection. Each gift, no matter how big or small, carries an energy that can influence both the giver and the receiver in subtle but meaningful ways. In today's fast-paced, consumer-driven world, it's easy to get caught up in the idea of giving as an obligation or a means to impress. But Buddhist principles remind us that true giving is rooted in sincerity and selflessness. When we pause to select gifts with intention, choosing items that align with positive values like compassion, kindness, and joy, we create opportunities to foster harmony and abundance, not only for the recipient, but also within ourselves. Buddhism teaches that every action, including giving, generates karma. Gifts given with love and pure intent can ripple outward, planting seeds of goodwill and positivity. On the other hand, gifts given out of guilt, expectation, or attachment can carry energies that may unintentionally perpetuate negative cycles. This is why being mindful about the act of gifting is so crucial. Consider the deeper meaning behind your next gift. Is it something the recipient truly needs or values? Does it symbolize thoughtfulness, care, and your genuine intention to bring them happiness or ease their burdens? A gift chosen with awareness has the potential to strengthen relationships, uplift spirits, and even inspire others to pay kindness forward. Mindfulness in gifting also extends to receiving. Accepting a gift with gratitude and grace honors the giver's intention and completes the cycle of positive energy. In Buddhist philosophy, gratitude is a practice that cultivates joy and contentment. By recognizing the thought and effort behind a gift, no matter its material value, you nurture a mindset of appreciation and abundance. Mindful gifting also aligns with sustainable and ethical living. Instead of defaulting to mass-produced or trendy items, consider gifts that are eco-friendly, handmade, or that support local artisans and communities. Experiences like a heartfelt letter, a shared meal, or time spent together can also be deeply meaningful and memorable. These choices not only reduce environmental impact, but also deepen the personal connection between giver and receiver. By embracing these principles, we can transform gifting from a routine habit into a meaningful practice. Each gift becomes an expression of love, compassion, and mindfulness, qualities that enrich both our lives and the lives of those around us. Did these insights resonate with you? If so, join us on this journey of mindful living. Like this video, subscribe to Buddhist Mindfulness, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's create a community that fosters positive energy and intentional living. Together, we can cultivate harmony and abundance, one thoughtful gift at a time.